Morning, Magicals. Okay, so today I'm going to do the new moon reading. We have a new moon in Taurus. Just a little bit about this new moon. It's really all about us starting to, what's the word I'm looking for? Well, we know that Taurus is an earth energy. This new moon is about us really starting to look at our foundations seriously. And when I say look at our foundations, it's about renewing them, rebuilding, really taking what we've gotten rid of. Because in the last couple of months, we've done a lot of work around getting rid of what no longer serves us. It's about that, but it's also about us really trying to make sure that the foundations we are building now are strong and solid and are there for the long haul, right? So that they are the kind of foundations that are going to give us longevity. Okay. Taurus is all about luxury and finance and worth. Okay. The energy of Venus comes in where it's about self-worth. It's a kind of Empress energy. The Empress card is ruled by Taurus and Libra. So it's that kind of energy of knowing your worth, just manifesting stuff into your space, attracting, not chasing. Right. Okay, so what we're going to do is, I know I've been a bit quiet. There's just been a lot of chaos with me trying to get the move sorted out and all that. What I'm going to do is we're going to draw a card that's just a princess card. Well, there we go, the Freudian slip. That's exactly that's what we're supposed to be feeling. We're in our princess era, right, where we are just expecting stuff to come to us. I'm going to draw a goddess card, and once I've drawn the card, I'm going to do a general energy like normal, and then we're going to do a quick check-in on what we need to focus on and kind of where we're at. And then I'll do, I've been told that they want me to finish off with some advice from the Ancient Stones Oracle. All right. So the cards have been, they have been shuffled. I just want to, oh no. Some of you, the cards, I just give them another quick shuffle so you can see it. As I did the first one, even this one, there's a resistance to shifting, guys. Some of you are feeling a resistance to shifting. Mother Mary miracles. Just be careful about holding on at this point. Remember that new moons are about letting go and planting seeds. So just make sure that you're not resisting the change that needs to happen. Oh, salvation. I'm getting an energy I've never had off of this card. The first card out, the goddess, is Green Tara, and it says salvation. It's an 8. 8s are about self, right? Karma, self, abundance, right? The message I'm getting is a very simple, clear message. It's you have to save yourself. Salvation comes in many, many forms, but in this new moon, this is going to be very much about how you need to save yourself, guys. How you need to step forward into your power and make the shifts that need to happen. There's a very strong energy around this. They're saying to me, there's no knights in shining armor in this scenario. You need to take the steps and spirit will be there to guide you. But the reality is the onus is on you to take the steps in order for you to set the foundation that you want to set. That's truly interesting. I've never ever had that energy off of that card before. But this very much is about self. The Empress is very self-aware. She's very conscious of the fact that she is worthy of what she wants and that she is sitting in her power and her all of her kind of glory. That she's deserving of what she wants. So this is very much about that. This is very much a self card in that regard. Okay, let's have a look here. What is the general energy for this new moon in Taurus, please? There's definitely a more grounded energy, but working with the new moon, you're also going to have to ground yourself, try and spend some time. Anything else? Sorry, I'm being told that the Kelso doesn't want that one. So give me a second. Okay, there we go. Out. There we go. Right, the last one, adventure. Okay, right. So this is quite interesting. We've got love as the first card. Then we've got vast vistas, second card, and then we've got adventure. It's interesting. What I'm getting from this very strongly is that this is about really finding out what you love. So for some of you, genuinely, this could be a relationship that comes in. It could stabilize. It could be a relationship that is that starts off maybe as a friendship or something, and then builds up, but has a strong, solid foundation at this point in time. Because remember, now Venus is out of retrograde, so we're kind of clear to make connections and be content with that. What I want to say to you, though, very seriously here, is that this is also very much the vast vistas and adventure. Vast vistas are about exploration and understanding that there's a greatness out there, getting out of comfort zones, being brave enough to see things and do things that you maybe wouldn't normally see or do. Right? It's very much that kind of energy. So what I want to say here is with these three in alignment is it's find out what you love, what your passion is, where you want to go, what you want to do, and make it happen. Believe that you are capable of it. Believe that you are here to kind of do what you need to do and get to where you need to be. It's interesting to me because in both of these cards, I said to you about the salvation, that no one's coming to save you, right? This is about you doing your own thing. And if you look here, both figures in these cards are very solitary. He's sitting over here, and this guy's at the back of the pack, and the rest are going ahead. About forging your own path, about really doing what brings you joy and contentment and doing things that you love. The one thing Kelso is saying to me here is that this really is about following your heart, guys. So what I mean by that is that don't get stuck in spaces because you think things aren't possible because they seem like they're difficult. It's still that energy of believe in the impossible and it will happen. Okay, so very much that kind of energy with these. I do think that this is a really great stepping stone for us to actually get into a space where we can manifest what we really want. Okay. Interesting. My throat chakra just went all funny, which means that some of you out there need to actually speak your truth, whether it's to yourself or whether it's to others, without fear of judgment, because what makes you happy might be something that feels a little bit unusual, or it might be something that is not seen as the norm, and you don't want to be putting yourself out there. It's that kind of energy. Sorry, I just had to have some water because my throat really got stuck there. And it's about really taking the reins and doing what you need to do. Okay, so let's just do a quick another shuffle here for 1 second. There's certainly an energy. I mean, all of these two in particular, both of them, there's a wide open space. I've just noticed this now. There's wide open spaces in these cards. And that speaks about expansion. It speaks about space to grow. It speaks about space to evolve. That speaks about not being in comfort zones that are restricting you. It's very much that kind of energy that's coming through. There's almost like a very open, expansive energy with this new moon. It's allowing us to really dream big and think big. Okay, so let's have a look here. What do we need to know about this new moon, please, Spirit? What do we need to know about this new moon? What do we need to know about this new moon? Taking a while to come through. There we go. Sorry, I'm just showing that there's one more card. Let's get it out. Cool. Okay, let's do this. I'll make this up. Okay, so let's just deal with the first three cards. This is not a time to be worrying about stuff. This is not a time to rush things. This is not a time to be staying where you are. You've got the Nine of Swords, you've got the Seven of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands, right? This is very much about us getting out of our heads and getting into action spaces. Pentacles are all about the action. It's a physical realm. Okay, it's the slowest moving suit of the entire tarot, but it's about the practicality of stuff. The Seven of Pentacles, I always say to you, is the juice worth the squeeze? Where are you putting your energy? But it also means that we're planting seeds that are coming to fruition. It's about patience and timing. Do not panic about things that you've set in motion that maybe haven't come to fruition yet. Focus on the end game. Three of Wands is about expansion, right? He had to come down from the tower, open up and get out of a comfort zone in the Two of Wands to actually see the ships coming in the Three of Wands. This is about things starting to happen, but not being in a controlling mode, not worrying about the how, the what, the when, and the why, right? Just doing what needs to be done and actually then moving forward. This is also calling for us, right? The Death card coming up is the universe stepping in, going, this is now the time. I will step into end things for you. Trust me, I've learned this. The Eight of Cups and the Fool. And that's a completely clear-cut message here. This is about embracing what needs to be let go of and walking away from it. Cutting the ties, doing what needs to be done. I actually watched, because I've been up since about 3:30 this morning, I watched a really interesting video, and one of the blockages that we tend to forget about us moving forward, we can do all the work, but one of the blockages that we tend to forget about when we're moving forward is forgiveness. So I kind of feel like this full moon is, if you are looking at situations where you've had relationships, and it doesn't matter, I'm not talking about love relationships, I'm talking about, it can be love, not, let me rephrase that, not exclusively love, but like just any relationships where it's been bosses or families or anything like that, that have told you you're not worthy, or have told you that you can't do things, or have literally hindered your financial growth or your stability or your foundations, whether it's mother woundings, father woundings. We need to create those spaces to hold space and do the forgiveness for that. This is the time, okay? Walking away from that, because those are the kinds of blocks that do hold us back, and into taking a leap of faith and into something new. Something with a solid foundation, guys. Something that's going to make you happy. Something that I'm just hearing is vastly different. Something that is unwritten, unseen, unimaginable. And that's kind of where you're wanting to go. Kelsey was saying this could be the journey of your lifetime if you pay attention to the signs and you do what needs to be done. Okay, so what is the outcome then? What can we expect? What is this month bringing to the table for us, please? What is this month? Sorry, what is this new moon bringing to the table for us? Not this month, this new moon. So I said month because I'm thinking about I've got to still do the May reading. What is this new moon bringing to the table for us? So I've heard there's one more. What is that? Oh, come on. There's a lot of major arcana here, guys, in the outcome. I'm just putting it out there gently in the corner. Let's start with the first two cards. Six of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. Balance, stability, and a balanced and stable beginning, right? Why would it be balanced and stable? Because we've put down we've done the work, and we've put down the foundations that are going to get us to where we need to be. Okay, very important. This is all about us really and truly tuning into the spaces of where can we expand? Why are we scared? What is holding us back? And doing it, right? The Six of Pentacles means that this new moon allows us to balance these things out. It allows us to have the creative, passionate start that we want. Okay, and I say creative, it doesn't necessarily mean it has to be a creative endeavor, but the way that it happens could be in a creative way. You've got Temperance, you've got the High Priestess, and you've got the Sun. I mean, come on, guys. So what it's bringing to the table here, what the end, what this full moon is offering us is, again, balance. Temperance is all about that. Balance. Heightened intuition, guys. The Empress does not doubt herself. Okay, when I spoke about it earlier, being the energy of Taurus and Venus, she doesn't doubt herself. She intuitively trusts that whatever decision she makes, it's going to be for her highest good. That is vitally important for us to succeed. That's not something small to like just go, oh yeah, well, I'll try and listen to it. Our intuition is key to us doing this. Then you've got the Sun, the ultimate card, right? The happiness, the happily ever after, stability, longevity, everything that you could possibly want. Joy and soul fulfillment. The Sun is also about like a soul fulfillment. And it's funny because the Three of Wands at the top here is about ships coming in. And in the back of this card, there's actually a ship coming in there. So it's about having, it's about at this stage planting the seeds or cultivating the seeds that will then come to fruition in divine timing. And again, guys, let me explain divine timing. Divine timing is not a point on a calendar. Divine timing is what? It's a point of frequency when you align with what you are wanting to attract in. Okay, let's be clear on that. Divine timing is not a point of it's not a point of time. It's a point of frequency. Okay, right. So let's do this quickly. What guidance do the stones have for us, please, Spirit? What guidance do the stones have for us? I have to tell you, it's ironic because these cards are so beautiful, but they're the ancient stones ones, but the actual pack is actually quite like solid. Like it's actually like rock hard, to be honest. That's the only way to explain it. Okay, please. What guidance do we have, please? That's one too many. Okay, I'm going to take that. They've told me I need to take all of them, so I'm taking all of them because there's quite a bunch. Okay. Energy rising. Vitality, confidence, power, decisiveness. What did I say to you about that Empress energy? Do not doubt yourself. Make the decisions that are for your highest good and for your best interests, right? That you are going to, that's going to take you on the path that you need to be. The holy mountain, soul calling, sacred journey, pilgrimage. Okay, there we go. Very much again about, what did I say to him? You can see these guys here. You can see he's on a journey, right? This is about that exploration of where I could go, where I want to go, what's available to me, but listening to your intuition and following what your soul really craves and wants. Find your center. Stay true to you. Call it to you. What did I say to you about my throat chakra? About having to speak it out and say what you're wanting, even if it feels strange, even if it feels hard and weird. On top of which, the call it to you, I said to you, is you put out the call for what you want and then you allow it to come to you. You do not chase it, okay? We don't chase as empresses. You can't make this up. Weather the storms, let it change you, embrace the unexpected. What did I say to you in the beginning? Don't panic about the what, the how, the when. Just do what you need to do and then move forward. Okay, we have to embrace the change that is coming. It is inevitable, guys. With it being a major arcana, the change is inevitable. How it plays out is going to be up to you. So it can be played out in a really difficult way that makes you struggle, or you can do it properly. You can go with it, work with the change, and it actually becomes a smoother sailing kind of vibe for you. Okay, so that's the weather the storms. And the last card out was good luck. Auspicious, wishes granted, and blessings. So basically, the universe is saying, I didn't stutter. Okay. That is our guidance from the stones. Make sure that this here's the thing about the, for me, the pentacles are always about authenticity. It's that because it relates a lot to money and stuff like that, a lot of people focus on money and it relates a lot to money. So what I want to say around that is that this is really about finding your center. It really is now about finding what you really want to do and where you want to be. This is not a time for playing small. It's not a time for thinking that things aren't possible, because you're in a time now where you are needing to activate what is your soul is wanting to do and where it's needing to go. Okay, guys. So I do feel like this is a time for real expansion, and how you handle that expansion is either going to be a trauma for you or it's going to be an adventure, and that plays out however you choose to let it play out, guys. It's going to be on how we face what we come up against. Okay, so I hope that this helps. I hope you have a beautiful new moon. I'm sending you all lots and lots of love, and I will get up the May monthly reading as soon as I can, guys. Sending you lots of love, and have a beautiful rest of your weekend. Big loves.